Hey, Connie. So you remember my son's birthday party is coming up soon, right? I've got a couple things that I'm gonna need to have you help me with. I'll message you later with the details. Oh, and one more thing, you've got the list of presents I wanted you to buy for him, right? I'm not saying you have to buy him all the things on the list, but it would be pretty awesome if you did. Anna, I'm really sorry, but I've got far too much on my plate to be thinking about the party. My daughter's condition suddenly took a turn for the worse. I just got a call from the hospital. They said they're moving her into the ICU. So I'll let you know once things calm down for us, okay? Oh, wow, really? Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, well, I get that you guys are going to be kind of busy with that stuff for a while. But be sure to message me as soon as you can, got it? I mean, no offense, but my son's birthday party has nothing to do with your daughter's condition, so don't forget about it. Right, I got it. I can't talk anymore right now. I have to go. I'll talk to you later. Connie, where are you right now? What do you think you're doing? Don't you dare tell me you forgot about my son's birthday party today. I was very clear that you need to help me with getting ready. Whatever you're doing, drop it and get over to my house right away. Anna, can we please not do this? You know that today is my daughter's funeral. I told you about that a bunch of times now. So I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be able to come to your son's party today. Tell him his Aunt Connie wished him a happy birthday for me, okay? I wasn't able to get a present ready for him in time, but don't worry, I'll get one to you as soon as I can. I know that you're not coming to the funeral today, but I would appreciate it if you could leave me to mourn my daughter. You have a terrible memory, don't you? I told you my son's birthday party has nothing to do with your daughter's condition. Unlike your daughter, my son is alive and well, and today is his birthday. Why would you waste any time crying over your dead daughter when you have a live nephew that you should be worried about? Excuse me? Anna, you cannot be serious. How could you even think of saying something like that to me? You're a mother too, aren't you? Yeah, I am a mother, and unlike some people around here, I have managed to keep mine from kicking the bucket. And my live son will always take priority over your dead daughter. I mean, why are you even having a funeral? Do you think if enough people cry about her death that she's gonna come back to life or something? Get real. It's your fault for not passing on better genes to her. I understand better than anyone else that nothing I say or do now is going to bring her back. And I would have given anything in the world for my daughter to have been born healthier than she was. I have lost so much sleep wondering if there was something that I did or ate while pregnant that could have caused this to happen. But I've already criticized myself enough. I don't need you adding even more fuel to the fire. Oh boy, here we go. Looks like someone needs to go and have a good cry again. Would you calm down already? I'm not trying to criticize you. All I'm trying to say is you've got two choices. You can spend today weeping over a dead kid, or you can spend it having fun and celebrating the birthday of a living kid. That's it. I'm over here trying desperately to get everything ready in time for the party, and I don't need your emotional turmoil to distract me. You're the one who contacted me demanding I help. You only ever think about yourself, Anna. Yeah, I don't want to hear that from you. I mean, it's a funeral. How long could it possibly take? An hour, tops? Don't tell me you're going to drag it out any longer than that. It's not like she lived to be 100 and has a bunch of life stories for people to talk about. Hurry up and say your eulogy, then head straight over here to help me get ready for the party. You are the single worst person I have ever met. Yeah, whatever. Hate me all you want. Just come to my house soon. Be sure to redo your makeup before you come, all right? I don't want the mascara running down your cheeks to ruin the mood. Oh, you don't want me to ruin the mood? Fine. I'm not coming at all. Get ready for your party by yourself and never contact me again. Good grief, Connie. Grow up, will you? Fine. Don't come to my son's party. I don't want you here anyway. I can't stand to be around self-absorbed and insensitive women. You know what, Anna? I feel exactly the same way. Hey, what gives? You said you're so depressed over your dead kid that you can't come to my son's party, right? Well, I guess you're not too depressed to go and whine to my family. I didn't whine to anyone. All I did was tell them the plain truth about what happened. It just so happens that you're the only person in your family with less common sense than a pile of cow manure. They were all willing to come to my daughter's funeral, even on such short notice. They also apologized to me for your behavior, since you obviously never will. God, you are such a buzzkill, you know that? You know full well that my family isn't as easygoing as yours. They always have to go and make a big deal about every little thing. You had to know they would have rushed over to your stupid funeral the moment they knew it was going on. I'll have you know that I am not the only one who's upset with you. My husband is probably even angrier than I am. Not only did you prioritize your son's birthday party over our daughter's funeral, you even tried to badger me into helping you on today of all days. Tell my brother he can go pound sand. I don't care one bit what he thinks about me. I'm busy enough as it is. I don't need him to get on my case too. That's it. I am done talking with you. I don't have time to play therapist right now. I have a ton to do. You're not gonna come. I got it. I'll just have to tell my poor son that his mean Aunt Connie doesn't care enough about him to come to his birthday party then. He's gonna be so disappointed in you. You are welcome to say whatever you want to whomever you want.
Hi, Connie. I just heard about what happened from your husband. I can't tell you enough how sorry I am for what my wife has been saying to you. I never in my wildest dreams would have thought she would be this inconsiderate. Ever since our son was born, it's like she's become a completely different person, though. Like, I don't know, does this happen to women? Is it like a hormonal thing or something? I hope I don't sound like I'm making excuses for her or anything, though.
It's all right, Cole. I know you mean well. And don't worry, there's nothing that you need to apologize for. I know how busy you are, especially the last few months. I mean, when was the last day you haven't had any overtime?
Hey, my work is my concern. You don't need to worry about me. I want you guys to just focus on each other right now. And I hate that my wife's nonsense is taking you away from that. I couldn't believe what your husband told me about Anna. How could she even think about having a party for our son at a time like this? I honestly have no idea what that woman is thinking anymore.
At any rate, it means a lot that you see things from my point of view. I have to say, though, Anna's behavior is extremely troubling. I'm worried about you and your son. I mean, if she's willing to act like that towards me, it must have been having a terrible impact on you. Not to mention the bad influence she must be having on your son. Oh, but I shouldn't be talking about her like this to you. She's your wife.
Actually, I've been feeling the same way lately. She's been doing and saying so many things that are way out of line. I've been putting up with it until now, but after this, yeah, I'm not putting up with it anymore. You can leave Anna to me. I'll take care of her. I have everything ready to teach her a lesson that she'll never forget.
You do? Well, it sounds like there's something going on that I don't know about. Would you mind telling me about it?
Gladly.
I hope you're happy with yourself, Connie. My husband just told me he's divorcing me. And it's all your fault. What did you say to him? My fault? Really, Anna? Don't blame me for the consequences of your own actions. I'm shocked that Cole's tolerated you as long as he did, frankly. He has every right to be angry at you. But you don't understand. It's not like I wanted to start seeing other men. Do you have any idea what it's like to be raising a child all by yourself every day of the week? I got lonely, that's all. If that were a legitimate reason to divorce someone, I'm pretty sure the divorce rate in this country would be something like 95%. I mean, fill me in on your thought process. I'm curious how you made the jump from "I'm lonely while my husband is working" to "I have no choice but to sleep around behind his back." It would be one thing if he were going out drinking or something, but no, Cole was just working long hours every day to support you. And you're a full-time housewife. Isn't holding down the fort while the husband is away part of the job description? Not to mention he was firm with his company about not coming in on his days off so he could have time to spend with you and your son on weekends. I know, but still, holding down the fort isn't as easy as you make it sound. I am absolutely exhausted by the end of the day. Oh, I bet you are. You cook, clean, take care of your son, put him to bed, and then get everything ready for your boyfriend to come over. My understanding is that you're even leaving your son with your parents while you go see him. Maybe if you spent less time with your boyfriend, you wouldn't be so exhausted. Ever think about that? Stop making me out to be some kind of villain. I was lonely from being home alone all day, so I went out to have some fun. Alone? Well, I guess you don't see your son as a person then. That's not what I meant. Anyway, you met that guy on a dating app, didn't you? I'd say that makes it pretty clear what you were after. Seriously, Anna, I called you the worst person I've ever met, but I think that was being too generous to you. Shut up. None of this would have happened if it weren't for you, so you need to do something to make things right again. He is leaving me, Connie, and he says he's going to take our son with him. He has my son with him right now. He says he's not going to bring him back until later on tonight. Today is my son's birthday, and now I am here all alone in my house. No party, no guests, not even my son. Once again, this is not my fault. It is the obvious result of all the terrible things you did. Granted, all that I know is the information that Cole gave me by text a little while ago, so I don't know all the details. But from what he tells me, it sounds like he has some pretty solid evidence against you. If I were you, I think I would be lashing out at people less and begging for forgiveness more. So what am I supposed to do? Just sit back and accept the fact that my husband is walking out on me? There is no way I'm going to allow myself to lose my family over this. It's all your daughter's fault for dying. What? Are you really going to go there, Anna? I don't see how my daughter's death has any relation to your inability to keep your pants on. I'm not some kind of slut. Stop talking like I am. And anyway, aren't you forgetting something? My husband is planning to take my son and run off somewhere. You think he can take care of a toddler all by himself? Get it? There is no way he's going to divorce me. He spends most of the week at his office. He's not going to be able to work childcare into his schedule. And what about me? Let's say he divorces me, so what? All I need to do is get a job, which I'll have no trouble finding right away. Then I'll find the most eligible man in the company, work my magic on him, and get remarried. Then I can quit my job again and go back to living the easy life. You seem confident about finding a new husband willing to support you. Yeah, well, if you're beautiful like me, this sort of thing comes easy to you. Not that you'd know anything about that. I'm impressed, Anna. Even when you're about to lose everything, you still don't miss any chance to throw a pot shot at me. And you'd better get used to it. Because as long as you're married to my brother, I am still your sister-in-law. That means I'm going to be taking pot shots at you for the rest of your life. What makes you think we're going to give you the opportunity? My husband and I have talked it over and we're both in agreement. What you've done to us lately merits us placing a significant amount of distance between us. So after this conversation, we won't be talking again for a very long time. You can't make that decision all by yourself. My brother will never let you do that to me. Actually, he was the one who suggested going no contact with you in the first place. He said he knew that continuing to be around you would only keep causing more pain for me, so it's time to put an end to your sibling relationship. We don't want anything to do with you ever again. You what? I don't believe you. All of you are scum, you know that? You're just lashing out at me because you're angry at yourself for not being able to keep your daughter from dying. You're so pathetic. You don't want to talk to me anymore? Well, guess what? The feeling is mutual. Oh, okay. Then it's settled. Goodbye, Anna.
Anna, tell me where you are right now. You knew that we were going to meet today to talk about how things are going to proceed from here. Not only that, but when I got to the house, you had left our son there all by himself. What's wrong with you?
I don't want to hear any complaints from you. I was ready for us to have our talk at the scheduled time. You, however, were 15 minutes late, so I left. I waited 15 minutes longer than I should have, by the way.
I was at work, Anna. You know, the thing you haven't done once since we got married? I tried my best to get home on time. How was I supposed to know you'd leave like that?
What do we even have to talk about? You want to divorce me, right? Okay then, go ahead. Good talk, Cole. Talk to you later.
This isn't that simple. We need to discuss custody, child support, property division, tons of stuff. I can't decide all this stuff by myself.
What do you want, the kid or something? You can have him. It was fun playing with him for a while. Plus, thanks to him, I got a ton of new followers on my Instagram account. But I kind of want to expand my horizons, you know? I want to break out of the mommy sphere and show the people what I can really do. And I have more than enough followers that I can basically take my account in any direction I want.
What are you talking about?
I was super disappointed that the party didn't work out like I planned, but I was still able to take some pretty decent pictures. Now I can tell my followers about how my selfish husband abandoned me and took my son with him. The sympathy likes on that post are going to be off the charts. I might actually gain even more followers by portraying myself as a strong, independent woman who was victimized by her ex-husband. This might be a turning point in my career. Oh, but if you think I'm going to pay you any child support, you've got another thing coming. You're the one who's insisting on taking him from me, aren't you? In exchange for letting you have him, I think you can give me a break on child support.
Fine. If that's what you want, then so be it. And what are you going to tell him about why we're divorcing, huh? When he asks why mommy's going away, what will you say?
I don't know. I'll just make up something that sounds good. Like how mommy doesn't want to leave him, but daddy's being mean and won't let me see him anymore. Oh, that would really cause problems in your relationship, wouldn't it?
For the love of God, Anna! You really have no remorse at all for what you've done, do you?
Not really. Why should I? I'm still young and beautiful. I think I'll be fine without you. I might just move in with my boyfriend like we've been talking about.
I'd be careful about what you say to me, Anna. I don't think you're aware yet of just what sort of position you're in right now. I'm letting you off easy so far. Don't make me change my mind.
Oh no, I'm so scared. What are you gonna do? Cry to my mommy and daddy that I'm being mean to you?
Let's just say I have my options. I've noticed that you've been a bit more peppy than usual lately. I was an idiot to not notice what was going on for so long. It was because you were meeting with your boyfriend, weren't you?
That's right. You were so obsessed with your stupid job that you never paid any attention to me. You were practically asking me to cheat on you. Now that I finally have someone to help me relieve the stress of taking care of a kid 24/7, I feel better than I have in ages.
Good for you. I guess there's nothing more for us to talk about then. I'll have my lawyer draw up the divorce papers tomorrow. It's going to include the agreement we made. I get sole custody and you don't owe child support. You still good with that?
Yep, no objections here.
One last thing. Before this is over, you need to apologize to Connie. She just lost her 6-year-old daughter, and you were mocking her pain the whole time. Do you have any idea how long they've been trying to have a baby? Your brother came to me for support whenever they had a miscarriage, but did you even know about that?
Nope, and I don't really care either.
I'll bet you don't. And then when they finally had the child they always wanted, she was born with a weak immune system. She died at 6 to something that usually just gives kids the sniffles. Meanwhile, you were blessed with a healthy child, and now you're just throwing him aside like last week's trash. Even before that, you never thought of him as your son. He was nothing but an ornament for your Instagram account. And you were bullying Connie into helping you take some stupid pictures of him while she was at her daughter's funeral. Are you aware of what sort of an amoral monster you are?
Do you think I poisoned her kid or something? Look, it's a cruel world and not everyone makes it. I don't see why I should put my life on pause to mourn someone else's child. Frankly, Connie should have known better than to have a child. It was obvious that any kid she managed to have would be just as defective as she is.
Good God. Okay, well, that's just about as much of you as I'm willing to put up with. You are so far beyond redemption that all the holy water in the world wouldn't be enough to cleanse your black heart.
Oh, please, spare me that religious nonsense. This is the real world, Cole, not a fairy tale. All that matters in this world is money and beauty. And my rich, genetically superior parents gave me both. I'm about to start living my best life, and you're gonna be tied down by that kid for the rest of yours.
You really think you've won, huh?
Duh, I know I've won.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Hey, Connie, could I ask you a favor? I need you to hide me. I thought I was clear when I told you never to contact me again. I'm not interested in participating in your stupid game of hide and seek. Why didn't I block you when I had the chance? Wait, don't. I'm in serious trouble. My ex-husband Cole screwed me. I don't deserve anything that's happening to me right now. Let me assure you, Anna, whatever is happening to you right now, not only do you deserve it, you deserve about 10 times more where that came from. Call it karma, divine justice, anything you want. All that's happening is you're finally getting some long overdue comeuppance. But I don't get it. I gave him what he wanted. I divorced him and gave him the kid. Why is he still holding this sick grudge against me? That creep told my mom and dad about everything. I stopped by my parents' house to ask if my dad would give me some cushy executive position in his company, but he started screaming at me. Now he's telling me that not only won't he give me a job, he's having me sent to a cattle ranch owned by one of his golfing buddies. It's miles from the next town, and the whole place smells like manure all day long. It's blazing hot in the summer, freezing cold in the winter. I'm not a farmer, I'm a city girl. Yeah, farming is definitely a bit of a step away from being a housewife and posting on Instagram all day. I don't know what I'm gonna do. After Cole divorced me and kicked me out of the house, I thought I could always rely on my dad, but he's mad at me too. And then there's my boyfriend. Yeah, I heard about that through the grapevine. The guy you met on the dating app was an employee at your son's daycare? I mean, cheating on your husband is bad enough as it is, but with your own son's teacher? It's all the local moms groups are talking about lately. The school principal fired him as soon as he got wind of it, though, which is relieving. He has more character than you anyway. I couldn't help but fall for him. He's handsome, kind, strong. I'll have to ask you to stop right there. I just ate and you're making me nauseous. It seems like your dad thinks you need to spend some time in a place where you can learn the value of hard work. And also to overcome your overactive libido. You're gonna have a hard time having an affair when the only males in a 50-mile radius are cows. Why couldn't my dad just give me a cushy office job? Exactly what skills do you have that would be useful in the workplace? All you've done since you've been married is post mediocre pictures on Instagram and cheat on your husband. Even if he gave you a normal position pushing paperwork, your mere presence in the office would cause morale to plummet. Also, from the way things sound, your dad isn't really giving you much of an option. If you want me to hide you, that must mean he's using more, persuasive means to get you to go to that ranch, right? It wasn't supposed to happen this way. This is the worst. I'm gonna die out there at that ranch. You've got to help me, Connie. You're the only person I can turn to. If that's true, then you have 0 people you can turn to. Don't worry, though. You won't be lonely anymore. You'll have all the cows on the ranch to keep you company. It looks like Anna pushed her dad a bit too far this time. In the end, though, the people he had sent to persuade Anna to come with them to the ranch were unnecessary. Anna willingly surrendered herself to her fate. After a while, it seems that her time taking care of the cows had actually had an effect on her. To everyone's surprise, she sent letters to me, my husband, and her ex-husband Cole to apologize for what she had put us through. That was a rather unexpected development, but if she genuinely has turned over a new leaf, then good for her. As for me, with my sister-in-law out of my life, things finally quieted down around here. My husband and I decided to set up a charitable foundation to help parents of young children pay for necessary medical treatment. His parents gave us a generous donation to get things started. There's nothing more fulfilling than seeing the look of joy on a parent's face when they get to see their sick children get better. I can't think of any better way to honor our daughter's memory.
Well, what do we have here? Living in a fancy high-rise apartment, I see. Must be nice living such a luxurious life. And seriously, you're still living with mom and dad at your age without being married? Don't you find that embarrassing?
Lisa, what's going on? Are you back?
Yeah, I'm back in the States. It's been a while.
I can't believe you're just showing up like this after everything.
Come on, don't be so cold. I've been through a lot too, you know.
Through a lot? With my money?
What's with that cold response? Not even going to ask how I've been?
It's been several years of complete silence from you. You can't expect a warm welcome.
You could at least pretend to be happy to see me. Some sister you are.
Sister? Is that what you call someone who steals from you and disappears?
Come on. You were always so uptight about everything. Maybe if you'd loosen up a bit, I wouldn't have needed to leave.
Don't try to blame your disappearance on me.
I needed to get away. You have no idea how suffocating it was here.
Suffocating? Having a job and responsibilities is suffocating?
I'm not blaming anyone. The world is huge, you know. I was busy experiencing life.
Experiencing life with my money, you mean?
Can't you let that go? It was years ago.
Let go of my life savings that you stole?
You make it sound so dramatic. I needed it more than you did.
Needed it for what? Your self-discovery journey?
Are you still hung up on that? You always made such a big deal about money.
Because it was my money that I worked for.
You've always been so obsessed with work and money. And that's why you never really lived.
At least I earned what I have, honestly.
I heard you moved, but I never imagined you'd be living in a place like this. If I'd have known, I would have come back sooner.
Of course you would. You always show up when there's something to gain.
That's mean. I've grown a lot these past few years.
Grown how, exactly? More skilled at taking advantage of people?
I learned about myself, about the world. That's worth something.
And what exactly did you learn? How to mooch off others better?
You're so bitter. No wonder you're still single.
Anyway, how do you know where we're living? Did you contact Mom and Dad?
Duh. What's wrong with contacting my parents? I was curious about how everyone was living, so I asked. And surprise, surprise, luxury apartment living. Sweet deal. That's actually why I decided to come back.
Of course that's why you're back. You never reach out unless you want something.
Can't believe you think that about your own sister.
You made it pretty clear what kind of sister you are when you stole from me.
That's harsh. Can't a girl miss her family?
After a few years of nothing, not even a birthday message?
Oh, please. You're not still hung up on that, are you? People get busy.
Too busy for a single message in a few years?
Life happens. You wouldn't understand.
Busy doing what? Spending my money?
You're so obsessed with the past. I was finding myself.
Finding yourself with stolen money?
I wouldn't call it stealing. We're family.
Family doesn't steal from family.
Look, I needed a fresh start. You had everything figured out.
I had everything figured out because I worked for it. I don't understand it all. Lisa, you stole my money and ran off to study abroad. You disappeared and cut off all contact. Why are you suddenly getting in touch with us now?
Oh, right. That happened. I honestly don't remember much. It was so long ago. I just changed my mind, you know? Plus, I ran out of money. I was living off this guy overseas, but turns out he had a wife. And when that whole situation blew up, I had nowhere else to go, so I ran back here.
So you got yourself into trouble again?
Why do you always assume the worst?
Because that's all you've ever shown me.
You make it sound so awful. I just had some bad luck.
Bad luck or bad choices?
Seriously, not everyone can be perfect like you.
Being responsible isn't being perfect.
Whatever. At least I actually lived life instead of just working all the time.
You call running away from responsibilities living life?
It was pretty easy to get part-time work over there. But you know, working is such a drag. That's why I quit and came back.
Of course you quit. You always quit.
Not everyone wants to be a workaholic like you.
Having a work ethic doesn't make me a workaholic.
You never understood me. Never tried to.
I understood you perfectly. You just wanted an easy life. Unbelievable. You've caused nothing but trouble for people these past few years.
I caused trouble? That's rich coming from you. At least I was honest about who I am.
Honest? Is that what you call stealing and running away?
Why do you care so much? You're always worried about what others think. Over there, everyone just lives for their own happiness.
And whose money were you living off for that happiness?
You're just jealous because I had the courage to leave.
Courage? Is that what you call theft now? Living for your own happiness and selfishly inconveniencing others are two completely different things. Guess which one you did?
Is it selfish to want to experience the world? While you were here working your life away, I was actually living.
Living off stolen money isn't something to be proud of.
You're just bitter because you never had the guts to do what I did.
You mean steal and run? No, I didn't.
You know what your problem is? You never learned to relax and enjoy life.
And you never learned to take responsibility for your actions.
At least I'm not stuck in a rut like you.
No, you're just stuck without money or prospects.
Sis, you're so annoying. What's with the lecture? This is exactly why I was hesitant to come back.
That's not it. You knew you had nowhere to return to here. That's why you kept running away.
I had plenty of places to go. I chose to come back.
You mean you ran out of options?
Whatever. You can always make your own place, right? See, now that I'm back, I clearly have somewhere to belong. Mom and Dad are super happy to have me back. They even brought me fancy cookies and tea. Such a warm welcome.
I can't believe this. You guys, what are they thinking? I know that they've always been soft on you.
Not everyone has to struggle through life like you do.
You call stealing and running away not struggling?
I should have come back sooner. Mom and Dad clearly missed me more than you.
They missed the fantasy version of you that they created. I was the one supporting this family while you were off finding yourself.
Too bad for you. I'm Mom and Dad's precious daughter. Your complaints mean nothing.
Being precious doesn't pay the bills, Lisa.
Why are you always so negative? Can't you just be happy your sister is back?
Happy that my thief sister is back?
Family forgives, right? That's what Mom always says.
Some things are beyond forgiveness.
You're so dramatic. It was just money.
Just money? It was my future you stole.
Well, looks like you did fine without it.
I see. So that's how it is. I never expected you to come back on your own. That was one thing I hadn't calculated.
Calculated? You always were the calculating one.
Someone had to think about consequences.
And someone had to actually live life.
Keep telling yourself that.
Well, anyway, let me take a tour of the place. For a high-rise, it doesn't have many rooms. But I guess it makes cleaning easier. The size is probably just right.
Don't just do whatever you want.
I talked with Mom and Dad, and it's decided that I'll be living here from now on. So, you need to leave. There's no room for you anymore. Plus, you're always lecturing me, and it's annoying.
What? What are you talking about? Did Mom and Dad agree to this?
Stop acting surprised. You knew this would happen eventually.
Did they actually agree, or is this another one of your assumptions?
Of course they did. They were lonely since I disappeared, so they're totally on board with me living here.
You disappeared by choice. Don't act like you're fixing something.
At least I came back. That counts for something.
You can't just show up and make these decisions.
I already did. Pack your things.
You have no right to tell me what to do.
Why not? I'm their daughter too. Actually, I'm the one they've been missing.
Missing? They didn't even know if you were alive.
Don't be so dramatic. I sent postcards.
2 postcards in a few years isn't keeping touch after abandoning them for that long.
I needed space to grow. You wouldn't understand. But they understand that I needed time to find myself, unlike you.
Finding yourself. Is that what you call running away with stolen money?
Stop bringing up ancient history. I'm different now.
Different how? Still trying to take what isn't yours?
I learned a lot while I was away.
Yeah, like what?
Like how to appreciate family.
By stealing from them?
Mom and Dad are really happy about it. Mom practically cried.
Of course she did. She always falls for your act.
It's not an act. I really want to be here.
Want to be here or have nowhere else to go?
You have no idea what's been happening here all these years.
I know exactly what's been happening. I was here.
Oh, please. What's there to know? You've been living the cushy life with Mom and Dad.
Cushy life? Is that what you think this is?
Well, yeah. Look at this place.
You think this life just happened by magic?
Well, Dad's always been good with money.
Is that what you really think?
Why wouldn't I? This place is amazing.
Sorry if this will be disappointing for you.
What's that supposed to mean?
You'll figure it out soon enough. Everyone just does whatever they want. I am done dealing with this.
Finally, that's exactly what I wanted to hear.
You have no idea what you're getting yourself into.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Do you? Really?
What's there to know? It's just an apartment.
You'd be surprised.
Let me be clear. You're over 40 and still leeching off Mom and Dad. Get out of Dad's apartment. I'm living here now, so just leave immediately.
Dad's apartment?
Yes, Dad's apartment. Who else would it be?
You really think Dad could afford this place?
Obviously. Where else would they get a place like this?
You might want to check some facts first.
Like what? That you've been mooching off our parents?
Is that what they told you?
They didn't have to, it's obvious.
Obvious how?
You living here with them, letting them take care of you.
Taking care of me? Interesting assumption.
Well, it's true, isn't it? You never moved out.
You really have no idea what's going on, do you?
I know enough. You need to go.
And where exactly should I go?
Anywhere. Not my problem.
You're right, it won't be your problem.
Finally! That was easier than I expected.
Why would it be? You clearly have it all figured out.
Well, yeah. It's about time you moved out anyway.
You seem very confident about this arrangement.
Of course I am. Mom and Dad want me here. They practically begged me to stay.
And you think that's enough?
What else would I need? The apartment belongs to Dad, doesn't it?
Interesting assumption. We will see what happens.
Stop being cryptic and just pack your things and don't ever come back.
Don't worry, I won't need to.
Good. I want your keys before you go.
You'll have them.
And don't think about taking anything that isn't yours.
Trust me, I'll only take what belongs to me.
Just your personal stuff. The furniture stays.
Of course, wouldn't want to disrupt your perfect new life.
Exactly. See? You can be reasonable when you try.
As you wish.
And make it quick. I want to start redecorating today.
You're certainly eager to settle in.
Well, yeah. This place needs a serious update. Your taste is so boring.
Your taste is about to get very expensive.
What's that supposed to mean?
You'll find out soon enough.
Just leave the bills and everything with Mom and Dad. They'll handle it.
They handle it just like that?
Obviously. That's what they've been doing, right?
Is that what they told you?
Stop being so mysterious and just leave already.
Right. Everything will become clear soon enough.
Whatever, just hurry up and go.
Don't worry, this will all work out exactly as it should.
Finally, getting rid of you feels amazing.
We'll see who feels amazing when the bills arrive. Lisa just told me she's going to live in the high-rise with you and Dad. She said I should leave, and you agreed to this?
Of course we agreed. Your attitude has been absolutely terrible.
My attitude? What about everything I've done for this family?
Don't start with that again.
Start with what? The truth?
You're always so dramatic about everything.
My attitude after everything I've done?
You've been so cold to your sister since she returned.
Cold? She stole from me and just disappeared.
That was a long time ago.
And that makes it okay?
You're always bringing up the past.
Because none of you seem to remember it.
Lisa has changed. She's different now.
Different how? She's still trying to take what isn't hers.
Sure, there might have been issues with Lisa in the past, but treating your sister who's been struggling alone for years like that? As the older sister, you should be kinder.
Struggling? She's been living off stolen money. My money.
You don't know how hard it was for her.
Hard for her? What about how hard it was for me?
That was years ago. She's grown now.
Grown? She came back because she ran out of money.
At least she came back. That's what matters.
She came back because she has nowhere else to go.
She needs her family now.
And I needed my family when she stole from me. Where were you then? Mom, are you serious? You know what she did to me, right?
What's the point of bringing up ancient history? She's saying she has nowhere to go since we moved. That's partly our fault for moving anyway.
She had nowhere to go because she spent all her money overseas.
You don't understand how difficult it's been for her.
Difficult? Living off my stolen money was difficult?
She was studying and experiencing the world. That's important too.
Studying? She was living off a married man.
You don't know everything that happened.
I know enough. I know she stole from me and ran.
Isn't it what family does? Accepting each other and living together?
Accept her after what she did after she just disappeared?
She's back now. That's what matters.
Back because she has nowhere else to go.
She needs our support.
What about when I needed support?
Everyone deserves another chance.
Another chance? This would be her 100th chance.
You're exaggerating again.
What are you saying? You are completely ignoring my feelings. You've always given Lisa whatever she wanted while making me sacrifice everything.
Don't be so dramatic. You've always been the stronger one.
So I deserve less support because I'm strong?
That's not what I meant.
Then what did you mean?
You can handle things better than Lisa.
Being strong doesn't mean I should be taken advantage of.
Nobody's taking advantage.
No? Then what do you call this?
Well, what can I say? Look, you've always done whatever you wanted. Your sister struggled alone overseas. Isn't that impressive? That's what family is about, accepting each other's efforts.
Her efforts? What efforts? She just played around.
You don't know that. She was building her own life.
Building a life with my stolen money.
Why must you be so bitter?
Bitter? I'm being realistic.
You're strong and can do anything on your own, but Lisa must have gotten tired of fighting alone. That's why she came back to her family.
Fighting alone? She was living off my stolen money.
Why do you keep bringing that up? It's in the past.
Because you act like it never happened.
Why can't you just forgive and move on?
Because you keep acting like she's the victim.
She needs our support now.
And I don't?
You're different. You're successful.
This is ridiculous. You're just falling for her pretty story. So you're going to live with my sister now, and you agree that I should leave?
Well, if you two can't live together, what choice do we have? As parents, we'd be happy if you sisters could live together again peacefully. But you're the one who's against it, Sarah, so what can we do? You can come back when you've cooled off.
What? You're saying that I need to cool off after what she did?
You're always so harsh. Lisa is more delicate.
Delicate enough to steal and run away?
Well, if you live with us, you'll have to share rooms as sisters, so work that out between yourselves.
Share rooms in my own apartment?
Don't be selfish. There's plenty of space.
Selfish? Do you even hear yourself?
Why must you make everything so difficult?
I'm the one making things difficult?
You're always so difficult about everything.
Huh. I am speechless. I've always been forced to compromise, but fine. Do whatever you want. I am cutting ties with all of you.
Now you're being dramatic again.
Dramatic? I'm the only one being realistic in this family.
You don't have to say that.
Yes, I do. This is my last straw.
You're overreacting again.
Overreacting to having my apartment stolen?
It's not stealing if it's family.
That's exactly what Lisa said when she took my money.
Oh, and Lisa asked your father to put the apartment in her name. Your father agreed, so it'll probably become Lisa's property. But that's okay, right?
What? You can't be serious.
Of course we're serious. Lisa needs stability.
And I don't?
You're already stable. You have a good job.
So you're punishing me for being responsible?
Nobody's punishing you. If it becomes hers, she'll probably settle down here and won't want to go overseas again.
You really have no idea what you're talking about.
We're just trying to keep the family together.
By giving away my property?
Your property? What are you talking about?
You really don't know, do you?
Know what? Stop being so cryptic.
Oh, you'll find out soon enough.
I don't understand why you're being so difficult about this.
Because it's my apartment.
Don't be ridiculous. Your father would never let you pay for it.
Is that what you think?
Of course. He's always taking care of everything.
I see. Do whatever you want. That works out perfectly for me, too. I hope you'll be happy living with Lisa.
Why are you being so difficult about this?
You'll find out soon enough.
Just tell me what's bothering you.
The truth will come out in the bills.
What bills? What are you talking about?
You'll see. Have fun with your precious Lisa.
Sis, what's going on? Mom and Dad told me I have to pay for the apartment expenses. Why? Weren't Mom and Dad paying for it?
Finally figured it out, have you?
This can't be right. There must be some mistake.
No mistake, just reality catching up.
But Dad said...
Dad said what exactly?
That this was his place.
No, that's wrong. What's with this now? I was the one living in the high-rise. I was letting our parents live there out of kindness, but instead of being grateful, they demand I hand over the apartment to you and tell me to come back after I cool down. You're all still such trash. I feel stupid for showing kindness to such ungrateful people.
Wait, what do you mean this is your apartment?
Exactly what I said. I own it. I pay for it.
That's impossible. Dad said
what? That he owned it? That he was successful?
he always talked about his business.
And you believed him?
Why wouldn't I?
Why was I even helping those people?
Wait, what do you mean? Why do I have to pay?
What? Obviously, because you're the one who wants to live there. Well, since I've been kicked out, I don't care anymore whether you pay or our parents pay.
But the monthly payments are insane. How are they affording this?
They weren't. I was.
That's impossible.
Check the records yourself.
But Mom and Dad said...
They lied, just like they always do.
But you were just a parasite living in Mom and Dad's apartment, right?
Is that what they told you?
That's what everyone thought.
You can still say that after seeing this situation? You have been living with our parents for several days now. Do you actually think those lazy, do-nothing parents are working somewhere?
Of course they're working. They must be.
Really? Where? Doing what?
They go out sometimes.
To do what exactly?
They never mention jobs.
Exactly, because they don't have any.
That can't be true.
When was the last time you saw them work?
What? But Dad, didn't he study business management before? He said he wanted to start a company. I thought he succeeded in business and that's why he could live leisurely while his company worked for him. Isn't that how it is?
Is that the story they told you?
That's what Dad always said.
No, it's not. Sure, he talked about wanting to start a business and pretended to study sometimes, but ultimately he hated studying and gave up halfway. He never had what it takes to start a business.
But he always talked about his business plans.
Talk is cheap, action is what matters.
But he showed me documents.
Empty promises and fake papers.
He seems so confident.
He's always been good at pretending.
Are you serious? But then how? How were they living?
Who do you think was paying? Surely you can figure it out. Obviously, I was keeping them alive. They saw that I succeeded in business and worked hard, then started saying they couldn't work because they lost their daughter, that they'd become homeless if I didn't support them. It was such a hassle that I let them live with me out of pity.
All this time?
Every bill, every luxury.
The restaurants? The shopping?
All me, every cent.
Really? Wait, sis, you successfully started a business?
Surprised, aren't you? The money I desperately saved during my corporate days for starting a business? You stole it and ran away abroad. Then you went completely silent, just left a pathetic note about wanting to live on your own and took all my money.
I didn't know it was for a business.
Would it have mattered if you did?
Maybe. I don't know.
Of course you don't.
I thought it was just savings.
That makes it better?
No, but...
But what?
I just needed to get away.
So you thought I couldn't start my business, right? Thought I was just a parasitic shut-in being supported by our parents? That's why you did this, right?
I really am sorry about that. I was young then, you know. I desperately wanted to study abroad, but our parents wouldn't let me. And seeing you so focused on work that you wouldn't even take time to have fun, I thought maybe studying abroad would change something.
Change what exactly? My life or just yours?
Both, maybe? I don't know.
You had no right to make that decision.
I really am sorry.
Sorry doesn't replace years of lost time.
I don't know what I thought.
You understand nothing.
I guess that's why I took your money.
It's pointless to pretend to be remorseful now. If you're going to say that, why don't you just pay me back?
I can't. I spent it all.
Of course you did.
That's impossible. You know that. The high-rise is in my name now, so I have to pay for it? Why did Mom and Dad agree to this?
Apparently they thought highly of you. They mistakenly believe you're capable because you lived abroad on your own and came back. They've forgotten that you stole my startup money and disappeared. They think you're some kind of successful person.
But I'm not. I can barely afford food.
Really hurts, doesn't it?
I can't pay these bills.
They're so happy you came back. Mom told me they want to make the apartment yours so you won't run away overseas again.
Me? Successful?
Isn't that what you wanted them to think?
I never meant.
Never meant what? But you were living off some married guy, right? Said you did some part-time work, but you ran away because you hate working, right? So that means you barely worked at all, and now that you've run out of money you stole from me, you came crawling back, didn't you?
How do you know? I don't want to work. This sucks. I came back to the States using what little money I had left because I thought Mom and Dad would help me live. But there's no way I can pay that kind of money. Are you stupid?
This happened because you got too greedy.
Can't we work something out?
Like what, more stealing?
I could pay you back slowly.
With what money?
What am I supposed to do now?
That is not my problem anymore.
But I didn't think you'd be successful in business. Even now, you're always rushing off somewhere to work. But when I saw you, you were mostly staying at home doing whatever. I thought you were just some shut-in geek working part-time jobs. I had no idea you were earning enough to support the whole family by yourself.
You never bothered to ask.
How was I supposed to know?
Of course you didn't know. You're the one who cut off contact, never even trying to get in touch. You can't imagine how devastated I was when you disappeared with my money. It wasn't money you earned yourself. It was money someone else worked desperately to save. You probably spent it carelessly.
I said I'm sorry about that.
Sorry doesn't pay bills.
I really mean it this time.
Well, I used my resentment towards you as motivation to change my business approach. Started from zero and became very successful, so I guess I should thank you.
Oh, really? Then it's fine, isn't it? You ended up successful after all. Thanks to me, right?
Don't get cocky, you worthless woman.
What? I was just trying to lighten the mood.
This isn't a joke.
Can't you help your little sister out?
I have absolutely no intention of helping you. I am thoroughly disgusted by how our parents, after depending on me for so long, turned on me and tried to use me to make nice with you. I won't help with your living expenses anymore. I should have done this much sooner. Don't think you can keep causing me trouble.
Please, you're the only one who can help us now. What's wrong with Mom and Dad? They're not earning anything, right? So why are they such big spenders? They lose money gambling and ask me for allowance because they're broke. But they keep eating whatever they want at home. They're burning through money and don't even realize it.
Finally seeing them for who they really are.
Have they always been like this?
No, they don't understand. I spoiled them too much because dealing with them was such a hassle. They seem to think you're earning money too, and honestly, they probably don't even know how much their lifestyle costs. A worthless woman like you could never maintain it.
The bills are insane. How much do they spend each month?
Add up the apartment, utilities, their food delivery habits, their shopping.
Stop. Those numbers are impossible.
Welcome to reality.
There has to be some mistake.
No mistake. Check the statements yourself.
How can anyone spend this much?
They managed just fine with my money.
Sis, please, you have to pay for our living expenses. Otherwise, our whole family will crash and burn.
Oh, crash and burn. Crash and burn. Go ahead and crash immediately. You all need to experience firsthand how you can't actually survive with your own incompetence.
But what about their retirement? Their savings?
What savings? They spent everything they had years ago.
That can't be true.
Why do you think they needed me?
But they always seem so comfortable.
Because I was paying for everything.
I had no idea.
Of course you didn't. You were too busy finding yourself.
I get it now. I'll do part-time work too, so please, help out, sis. You're my sister, right? Aren't you supposed to help your little sister?
Then who helps me? The older sister, huh? Our parents never helped me no matter how desperate and suffering I was. They only worried about you, even about my money being gone. They were actually relieved, saying that amount would be enough to live on. What about all the time I spent working desperately? It wasn't money I earned for you to play around with. If that's what you want, earn it yourself and do whatever you want with your own money.
I said I'm sorry. I'll do better from now on. I won't cause any more trouble, so please. Can't you at least provide us with a cheaper place than the high-rise? Otherwise, we'll really become homeless.
Go ahead and become homeless. You're all such worthless people who can't even own a house by yourselves. Must have been nice living in a fantasy in that high-rise. I can maintain this lifestyle because I earn my own money. You are different from me.
We can change. I'll get a real job this time.
Like all the other times you promised to work?
This time is different.
Different how?
I understand now. I really do.
You understand nothing.
I'll work hard like you do.
You don't even know what hard work means.
I can learn.
It's too late for that.
But what about Mom and Dad, sis? I'm really sorry. Please help.
I've helped you plenty against my better judgment. You've been free to do whatever you wanted, could make any choice in your life. But you played around and threw away money you got from others. That was your choice. Now that you can't parasitize off anyone anymore, you can all go straight to hell.
Just one more chance, please?
No more chances, no more support, no more family.
You can't mean that.
Watch me.
We're blood relatives.
Blood means nothing without respect.
I respect you now.
Now that you need money?
No, I mean it.
Too little, too late.
Please, I'm begging you.
Goodbye, Lisa.
Don't do this.
You did this. All of you.
We can fix this.
Some things can't be fixed.
Give us a chance to prove it.
You had all your chances. Despite my sister's repeated apologies trying to win me over, I no longer had any sympathy or ears to lend. I cut ties with them and ceased all contact. So I happily moved to a new high-rise apartment by myself and am enjoying my own life. I hear my sister and parents were all evicted and are now struggling to find a place to live, but that has nothing to do with my life anymore, and I think they got what they deserved.
I'm coming over to see my precious son. I miss my baby boy. He never visits anymore since you came along.
What? What are you talking about? You're coming to our house at this hour? It's almost midnight. This isn't appropriate.
Excuse me? What's with that attitude? Here I am, going out of my way to visit. So rude. As ugly as ever, I see. You never did deserve my Kyle. Always acting like you're better than everyone, when you're nothing but a gold digger.
Linda, are you drunk? And Kyle isn't even home. He's at work. Please don't drive if you've been drinking. I can call you a cab if you need one.
What? Don't lie to me about Kyle not being home. His workday ended hours ago. No point trying to avoid me with your lies. You can act however you want, but I'm still his mother. Kyle loves me more than anyone. You're probably hiding him from me like you always do, trying to keep my son away from his own mother.
Seriously? Whatever. But Kyle isn't here. If you're drunk, please don't come over. How are you even planning to get here? Just call tomorrow. This isn't the first time you've done this. Remember last month when you showed up drunk? The neighbors are still talking about it.
Why should I have to check with you about anything? Talking to you is such a waste of time. You've never shown me proper respect, always acting like you own my son. I raised him for 28 years. You've only been here for 3.
Fine by me. Just check with Kyle himself. He's really not home, that's a fact. I have no reason to lie about this. I'm actually trying to prevent another incident.
His workday ended hours ago and he's not home. Must be because you make the house so unbearable. Poor baby. You should just leave already. He was so much happier before you. Always smiling, always visiting his mother. Now look what you've done to our family. You've ruined everything.
Of course that's where you go with this. You're being even ruder than usual. Please come another time when Kyle's actually here. Goodbye. And please don't drive tonight. I mean it, Linda. I'll call the police if I have to. Kyle, your mom's saying she's coming over. I told her you're not here. Can you please contact her yourself? She sounds really drunk. I'm worried she might try to drive. Remember what happened last time?
Mom's coming? Then I'll head home. Why didn't you tell me sooner? You know how she gets when she's alone.
What? Didn't you say you couldn't come home tonight because of work? You said you had that big project deadline. The one you've been talking about all week. The reason you couldn't make dinner with my parents.
If Mom's coming, I'll come home. I barely get to see her. You won't understand. She needs me.
You literally saw her last week. You kept saying work, work, work. You can just change your schedule that easily? What about the deadline? What about your team counting on you?
What? Who are you to question me? You're not in any position to comment on what I do. My mother comes first. Always has, always will.
Last I checked, I'm still your wife, so I have every right to say something. We're supposed to be partners. Or did you forget our vows already? The ones from just 3 years ago?
Who cares if you're my wife? That means nothing. You have 0 rights here. Wake up already. Mom's right about you. You're completely useless. You should at least pretend to be a good wife and keep quiet. Like all those other times when you know I'm right. Ever since we got married, you've been trying to come between us.
I've had enough. If you can come home right now, then come. I have things I need to say too. Perfect timing, actually. But you should stop your mom from coming. She sounds drunk. She's threatening to drive here. Do you want another incident like last time when she hit our neighbor's car?
Now you're telling me what to do about my mom? Such a pain. Just shut up. I'm coming home now. Stop trying to control everything. You've always hated my mom. I see right through you.
Please, stop your mom from coming. Are you even listening? Kyle, this is serious. I can hear her car. She just pulled up. I'm going out to stop her.
Hey, what's going on? What happened? Mom just called me in a panic. What did you do? You better not have upset her. Answer me.
Huh? What did I do? I called you multiple times and texted for help. How dare you ask me that way? Didn't you ask your mom what happened? I'm bleeding. Your mother hit me with her car. Where are you?
I did, but since you can text back, you must be fine. Mom sounded really shaken up. What did you say to her?
You heard what happened and that's your response? Your wife is lying here bleeding and all you care about is your mom?
Response? What are you talking about? Just answer my question. Is Mom okay? So you got hit by Mom's car while she was drunk? Is Mom hurt? The car better not be damaged. You're so clumsy. And why were you trying to drive at this hour? Probably startled her.
I wasn't driving. I was just waiting outside the house. I tried to wave her down to stop, but she accelerated. Someone called an ambulance. The neighbors saw everything.
What? Waiting for what? You're always causing problems, making everything complicated.
Because you wouldn't stop your mom. I knew she was coming. Remember when she crashed into our fence before? I was trying to prevent that from happening again. That's why I got hit. I'm seriously injured, by the way. The paramedics think my leg might be broken. Not that you seem to care. The police are here too.
You can text, so you must be fine. As long as Mom's okay. Did you have to get the police involved? You know how sensitive she is. This will devastate her.
Of course she's unharmed. That's why she called you, isn't it? Whatever. Get ready, because I'm about to make your life hell. I've had enough of both of you. 3 years of this abuse. 3 years of being treated like nothing, and now this?
What's with that attitude? Glad Mom's okay. Just got here, by the way. Where are you? The house is empty. There's police tape everywhere. What did you tell them?
Whatever. We're at the hospital. Memorial General. Not that you asked. The doctors are prepping me for surgery. But sure, keep worrying about your mom.
What? Hospital? Stop being dramatic. Can't be that serious. Mom barely touched you. You're just trying to cause trouble like always.
This is unforgivable. Is that how you talk about your daughter being rushed to the ER? I may never walk normally again. And you're defending her?
Daughter? What are you talking about? You're confusing me. Just tell me what's happening with Mom.
I'll contact you again when she wakes up. You better be ready for what's coming. I'm done protecting both of you. The police have everything they need, including the security camera footage and witness statements. Good luck explaining that away.
Answer your phone. Where are you? I've been trying to reach you since yesterday. Mom's really upset. You need to fix this. Please keep calling her.
I was in emergency surgery, if you must know, for 6 hours. While you were comforting your mother, the drunk driver who hit me.
What? Why are you lying at a time like this? Emergency surgery? It couldn't have been that serious. You were texting just fine yesterday. Stop exaggerating.
I'm looking at 3 months recovery time. The only thing lucky is that I didn't hurt my head. There are multiple fractures in my leg. Nerve damage. But I guess it's not serious enough for you. The doctors have documented everything. Every single injury.
What? Were you really hurt that badly? Why didn't anyone tell me? I'm your husband.
You clearly didn't care at all. My mom saw our text and was shocked. Oh, by the way, it was my mom replying to you last night. After my first surgery, when I was unconscious, while you were ignoring the hospital's calls.
Your mom? Why? She had no right to read our messages. That's private.
Because you, my emergency contact, wouldn't answer, so they called my parents and they came right away. At least they're helpful, unlike you. They've been here all night. Dad's already talking to lawyers about both the accident and divorce.
That doesn't give them the right to read our private messages. And what do you mean lawyers? And divorce? You're being hysterical.
You're the one who sent messages worth being concerned about. My parents saw everything. How you care more about your mom's car than your wife. How you tried to cover up a crime. It's all documented now. Anyway, we have nothing more to discuss. Don't contact me after surgery. My representative will be in touch when things settle down. I'm done being your family's punching bag.
Representative? What are you talking about? Whatever, that's not important. I'm calling about Mom. The police are harassing her. You need to tell them it was an accident.
Yes? What about that criminal? The one who nearly killed me while driving drunk. Again.
Watch how you talk about my mother. Who do you think you are speaking about someone else's parent that way? After everything she's done for you. Taking you into our family. Treating you like a daughter.
Just stating facts. She drove drunk and hit someone with her car. That makes her a criminal, doesn't it? And this isn't the first time. Remember New Year's, the mailbox incident? The neighbor's cat? How many times have you covered for her?
That's what I'm talking about. Mom got arrested because of you. They took her to the police station. You must have said something weird. Did you call the police? Why are you trying to destroy our family?
Well, there were witnesses and plenty of evidence in the yard. It's clearly a crime scene. I was rushed to the hospital in an ambulance and the police came too. Isn't that normal? The neighbors called 911. They saw everything. How she was swerving down the street. How she accelerated when she saw me.
I was trying to help Mom get away without anyone finding out. But the police came again this morning. They asked all these questions and arrested Mom. This is your fault. They're saying it was intentional, that she aimed for you. You must have said something to them.
No, she's just facing the consequences of her actions. If you hit someone with your car while drunk, you get arrested. So Kyle, you tried to cover up a crime when your own wife was hit? Do you realize it's also a crime? Interfering with a police investigation? The officers have your text too.
Hey, watch your words. What do you mean cover up? I was just thinking of Mom's well-being. She's fragile. You know how she gets. She can't handle jail.
Seriously? Whatever. Do what you want. I'm done with you. I'm cutting ties with this criminal family. After this is over anyway, my lawyer says I have a solid case, both criminal and civil.
What are you saying? Cutting ties? Can't do this to us. To me?
Obviously. I'm filing for divorce. Papers are being drawn up now. It should be ready by next week, along with the restraining order.
What? Divorce? Where's this coming from? I never said anything about divorce. You're overreacting like you always do. We can work this out.
Really? Haven't you basically been saying it? Calling me useless, telling me to get out, saying I'm just for show? You and your mom have been tormenting me this whole time. The constant criticism, the accidental shoving, the jokes about replacing me. I've documented everything.
Well, that was all true, wasn't it? Everything Mom said about you. You're not good enough for this family. Never were.
I don't know what's going on in your head, but I know everything you've been doing. I was going to ask for divorce even without this incident. The PI gave me everything last week. Every casino trip, every meeting with Michelle, every secret loan.
You're not serious. You had me followed? That's invasion of privacy. Those were business meetings.
Do I seem like someone who jokes about this? Actually, you're the joke here. Cheating, gambling debts, neglect, and now not caring when your mom seriously injured me? What's the joke is you saying you weren't planning on divorce? I have the text to Michelle about your plans to leave me from just last month.
Wait, what are you talking about? I don't understand any of this. How'd you get those? Have you been hacking my phone?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. I have all the evidence. That's why I wanted to discuss divorce earlier. But you were never home. And then this happened. How funny that both mother and son end up criminals. Like mother, like son.
Criminal? Me too now? I was just trying to protect my family. That's what a good son does. Something you wouldn't understand with your cold parents.
You mean cover up a crime? That's literally criminal. Along with the embezzlement from your company. To cover your gambling debts? My lawyer has those records too.
Are you stupid? Where are you getting this? You're making this up.
Well, you must be. To think I wouldn't notice all the trash you've been pulling. The late night calls, the missing money, the secret credit cards. I have it all.
I didn't know you knew. But isn't divorce too sudden? We can work this out. I'll pay you back every penny.
What? Sudden? After all this? What's with your head? 3 years of abuse, 2 years of cheating, $50,000 in hidden gambling debts, and now attempted murder? What exactly can we work out?
Okay, maybe what you said happened, but you probably don't have much evidence. Yes, Mom shouldn't have hurt you, but we're family. Shouldn't we forgive each other? What's the point of staying angry? I'll make it up to you, I promise.
I'm not angry, just disgusted. Maybe the evidence isn't much, but my lawyer says it's enough for a good settlement, both civil and criminal charges. The police are very interested in your mom's previous incidents and your cover-ups.
What?
I told you earlier, remember? About my representative contacting you? I won't be meeting you face-to-face anymore. Good for you. No more useless eyesore of a wife. Have fun with Michelle, even though she has kids. 3 of them, right? Does she know about the gambling? Or the other women?
What? How do you know about Michelle? And what kids? You must be mistaken. You've lost your mind. Been talking to the wrong people.
Whatever. I have evidence and a lawyer. You can't escape paying damages, plus compensation for this incident, and medical bills, etc. The hospital bills alone are over $100,000, and I'm looking at months of physical therapy.
This makes no sense. How did it come to this? What did I do? This is ridiculous. Not just damages, but compensation and medical bills? You're crazy. Have you forgotten how I kept you around despite being useless? How I paid for everything? Gave you a home?
You're the crazy one. The delusions end here. Every lie exposed.
What? You can't be serious. Who do you think has been paying rent and living expenses? I supported you for years, giving you everything.
Everything was fine because I kept putting up with it. Now you're going to lose everything and hit rock bottom. Straight to hell. The DA is very interested in the financial records. Your company's auditors, too.
That's harsh. And what's this about rent and expenses? Wasn't it coming from my account? I pay all the bills, always have.
Your accounts are empty from all your gambling debts. Your salary goes straight to debt payments. I've been paying everything for over 6 months. I told you about it. Whether you were listening or not, I don't know. Too busy at the casino, or with Michelle, or lying to your mother about where the money went.
What? I have no savings? You're lying. You have to be.
That's for you to check, not me. Figure it out yourself. We're getting divorced, so stop depending on me, scumbag. Garbage husband. The big statements don't lie. Neither do the loan shark's threats.
Watch your mouth! This is why everyone talks about what a terrible wife you are. No one respects you. Everyone knows what you are.
Huh? Who's everyone? Only you and your mom ever said that. And you're both criminals heading to hell now, so I don't care. Your coworkers know the truth. The neighbors, too. Why do you think they called the police so fast?
That's the issue. I won't let you make Mom a criminal. Tell the police it was a mistake. Otherwise, Mom won't be released. Think about her age, her reputation. Sarah, do you have time? I want to talk. Can you call me? Please. Everything's falling apart. The company suspended me. They're investigating the accounts.
I have nothing to say. Why are you contacting me? Go through my lawyer if you want to talk. And that's what they're paid for.
Sarah, I'm sorry. It's my fault you were pushed this far. Let's start over. That's the quickest solution. Mom's sorry too. We all apologize to each other. It'll be fixed. I'll change, I promise. Michelle's gone away.
Nothing will be fixed. Why do I need to apologize too? Are you stupid? Your mom almost killed me. You tried to cover it up. And now you want me to apologize?
I was the fool. I see that now. The company's pressing charges. Mom's being charged with attempted murder. The casino wants their money.
Everyone knows that. About time you faced reality. Actions have consequences, even for Mama's boy.
Michelle never really loved me. She took everything and left. I realized that you were the only one who truly loved me. Let's start over. Please, I need you.
No way, you scum. Too late to realize she played you. Too late for everything. Good luck with your life. The prosecutors have everything they need from both of you.
Sarah, I am truly sorry. I tried calling your house, but you weren't there. The new owner said you moved. My lawyer said I could contact you once.
Yes, you don't need to contact me anymore. The case is settled. The restraining orders are in place.
I deeply regret what I did. I think Kyle does too. The jail time has changed me, made me see things clearly. How I enabled him, destroyed our family.
That doesn't matter to me anymore. Your realizations are your own. I've moved on. The physical therapy is finally working.
I understand. I know. But thanks to you, Kyle got away from that woman. He's working hard now. I've sworn never to drink again. I just wanted to apologize and thank you for not pressing the maximum charges, for showing mercy when we deserve none.
I see. I don't know what to do with that. Your actions spoke louder than words. For years. The damage is done.
I just had to tell you. I'm really sorry. For hurting you. For everything before it too. The constant criticism. The emotional abuse. I was jealous of how he loved you.
Well, good that you both realize things. I've received all my medical cost and compensation. That's all that matters now. You can keep your apologies.
That's good. You deserve every penny, and more. I'll regret this forever.
We won't have any contact going forward. I hope you both live better lives. You and your son. Goodbye. Don't stray from the right path again. The next victim might not be so forgiving. The next prosecutor might not be so lenient. After that, I made a firm decision to cut all contact with Kyle and his family, choosing to walk my own path in life. I heard rumors that Kyle is desperately working to pay off his debts to his parents, and his parents are helping him repay his gambling debts. I can only hope they've learned to live more decent lives. The security cameras I installed in my new house haven't shown any sign of them, and my lawyer assures me the restraining orders will be renewed automatically. Sometimes I still go to physical therapy, but I'm walking better now. My new life isn't perfect, but it's peaceful, and that's worth everything I went through to get here.